Well, good morning. Today should be a very fun day. Today should be an interesting day. I am taking my car to begin the whole wrap process, driving down to Samut Prakan. I hope. Let's just say the whole communication process to organize this whole thing has been challenging, to say the least. Challenging? Painful is probably a better word to describe our communication experience up until now. Honestly, if I wasn't getting such a good deal, I probably would have gone with a different shop, but I am getting a great deal, so I'm going to stick it through. Our communication difficulties are partly down to language barrier, and I have endless patience for that because I know I don't speak Thai, that I'm the issue there. We've been using Google Translate. Anyway, I texted him to confirm that I was booked in for today because I booked it and paid for it about 2-3 weeks ago. And he didn't reply to my first message, so I sent it again in Thai, and then he replied to me. I replied instantly. I said, "What time?" No reply. A day later, I texted him again in Thai. Still no reply. I texted him again a third time, and it's just left it on red. So I don't know, like I'm just heading down there, hoping for the best. My friend used these guys, and he does recommend them. He said the exact same thing. He said the communication is awful, but the job is great, and the price is right. So whatever, I'm just along for the ride at this point. Give you a quick look at how the car is looking currently. I covered this in my last video, but if you haven't seen it, I've had the car fully paint prepped. So they basically primed a whole bunch of areas. I had a whole lot of dents and imperfections taken out. There was some body filler, some panel beating. The car looks like a little bit of a mess right now, but it is completely straight and ready for the wrap. If you haven't seen my video on the prep job that I got done for this, I'll leave a link for it at the end of this video. Definitely worth checking out because I got a great deal on it. All right, time to hit the road. All right, we have arrived. Let's let the fun and games begin. So this is a look at the color that I'm going with. It's like a Tiffany color, but when the sun hits it, it's got a pink pearl to it. It's really, really nice. Check this out. Super cool. I can't wait to see it. This is a car that they're working on at the moment. That's a really cool orange, actually. I'm not huge on orange, but that one is awesome. It's cool to see it up close, what the job's gonna look like. I mean, they're only halfway through this, but it does look really good. Okay, well, that was remarkably easy. I've dropped the car off, leaving it with them. They said it will be ready on Friday, but I'll pop back they don't know, but I'm gonna come back a couple of times and check out the progress as it's all coming together. So today is Wednesday. I'm just on my way to go back and check on the progress of the car. They don't know I'm coming. I haven't told them I'm coming, but I am really excited to see how it's all coming together. Oh, I can see it. It's parked out the front in the sun. Ah, I'm so excited. This is looking so cool. It's more pink than I expected. Like, I know it goes pink in the sunlight, but it really looks quite pink from some angles. It's looking so good. It's only half done, obviously, but oh man, I'm getting so excited now. Just come to check out the bodywork on the car. All the repairs that I had done are looking really good. The car is really, really straight. It's like glass. But so far, really happy with the job on the wrap. I can't wait. So they're getting this done really quickly. Today is Wednesday. They said it should be done by Friday. So just 2 more days and I get to come back and pick it up. Alright, so today is the final day. I've gotten the call, the car is ready. So let's go check it out. Something that's quite funny is that at the beginning of this video, I talked about how the communication has been a real struggle. Well, it's actually ended up being amazing. I got the number of one of the guys that's doing the actual work on the car before I was dealing with the owner. And the communication from them has been amazing. All those clips that I've shown you that are phone videos, the guy's been sending me texts, he's been sending me updates. And now it's time to go pick it up. Alright, this is it, the finished product. Oh my god, it looks amazing. The color looks incredible. It's actually a little deceiving through the video. I've been editing this video as I'm putting it all together, and you don't actually get to see how pink it is. It doesn't show up on the video, but seeing it in person, the pink really pops off. The base color actually changes quite a bit depending on the light as well. In the sun, it can look a little bit more green and the pink pops off it. But then in the shade, it's a lot more blue looking and the shine really comes through. I think the combination just works really awesome with the white wheels and just, I'm so happy. The actual finish is like a mirror. It's super glossy, way more glossy than I expected a wrap to be. The body shop did an awesome job, and the wrap guys, I'm blown away. I learned a really cool hack just recently. I'm gonna replace the tailgate with carbon and also the bonnet or the hood, whatever you wanna call it. And I've had a bunch of people tell me it's illegal, you're not allowed to do it here. But what I found out was it's actually the color. So if I'm gonna need to register that this has changed color, I'm gonna need to update it in my book. And if you have carbon parts or different colored parts on there, they'll actually list that. So when I go to change the color of this, it'll now be listed as blue and black. Blue, green, mint, pink. It's up to them to decide what the color is. So the hack is I had the tailgate wrapped in carbon so that when I go to update the book, it'll be listed as the 2 colors. Then when it comes time to me replacing the hood and replacing this, I won't have any issues. It's important to use a reputable brand when putting carbon on the cars here. I'm gonna be using Monza, which is probably the top of the line, and they don't have any issues passing all the regulations. For the actual job, I just had the outside wrapped, so the inside is still the original silver. Just check this out. But all the corners are wrapped nicely, the detailing's really good. And for 7,000 baht, I can't believe it was 7,000 baht. So the company that I got this done with is JS Wrapped. They're located in Samut Prakan, and I do really recommend them. They did a great job, especially for the price. Like I said, the communication at the beginning was a little sketchy, but once I got the number of the guy working on the actual car, the communication was incredible. And I am just so happy. So the next mod that I will do, or the next cosmetic mod, will be the carbon. I'm actually doing that in a little over a week. I'm gonna register the change of color with the motor registry. I'm just gonna use an agency for that because I don't wanna have to deal with all of that. But the very next modification that I'm gonna do is a performance modification, and you'll get to see why I love living in Thailand so much and why modifying a car here is so awesome.